Hello everyone. Today we will know about the Geoffrey Chaucer. He is considered as the father of English language. Geoffrey Chaucer was born on in 1340 in the year 1340 and died on 25th October 1400. And he is famous and he is well known as the father of English literature and as the father of English poetry, as the father of English language, as the morning star of Renaissance and the first national poet. Now the famous quotations written by Geoffrey Chaucer. First is time and tide wait for no man. Then the greatest scholars are not usually the wisest people. Then forbid us something and that thing we desire. Then the guilty think all talk is of themselves. Now, Chaucer is one of the greatest poets of England. He is known to be the father of English poetry. This doesn't mean that there was no poetry or poets in England before him. But before Chaucer, there was no national language. There were merely a number of regional languages, and Chaucer used one of these languages, East Midland, and by the force of his genius, he raised it to the level of the national language of the England. So that is why he is both the father of English poetry and the father of English language. He is the first national poet of England also. There were many poets in his time, and John Gower and William Longland were the one of them. And but their poetry was little to read and little to enjoyed. But on the contrary, Chaucer was very famous at that time, and his poetry was enjoyable, and when he lived and wrote. Now, about the Canterbury Tales, it is considered a very famous poetic word of poetic work of him. Now, in the prologue of this Canterbury Tales, the Canterbury Tales is an epitome of the 14th century England. And the A.C. Ward has said about him that Chaucer is the first great painter of characters. With a few drift touches, he brings his character to life. They are individuals as well as types. And there are 29 pilgrims are there in this poetic work, the Canterbury Tales, from the different classes, people and professionals of his time. And there are vivid description of there about the contemporary society of that time. He broke free the religious influence of the Middle Ages. He is the morning star of Renaissance, and Chaucer is the first true humorist in English literature also. He is the first of great modern humorist of England, and he is the first great national poet of the English era, as I have told you. He became the founder of the modern English poetry because he freed himself from the foreign influences. He used his own native language as a medium for his art. He has made it a fit medium for literary expression. He found English a dialect and left it a language. Chaucer is one of the most musical English poets. He introduced the heroic couplet into English verse. He invented the rhyme royal. Chaucer did not invent his own tales. Like William Shakespeare, he borrowed all these themes from the classic literature, Italian, French, or English sources. But he made them all his own by his manner of his narration, by his manner of telling the and writing. In this respect, he is the supreme storyteller in verse. So that is why, due to all these reasons, Geoffrey Chaucer is considered as the he has been given all these titles as the father of English literature, father of English poetry, father of English language, morning star of Renaissance, and the first national poet. So that's all about Geoffrey Chaucer.